electronic keyboard, a collection of prized acoustic guitars, and several gig bags slumped against amplifiers. This room is the holder of so many memories that she hardly knows where to begin. She doesn't try, simply lets her eyes rest for a moment on the old-fashioned globe at the side of her desk, a guiding light in a darkening world. Close to it is the most precious of her instruments, a trumpet that's no longer played or even handled. It simply sits quietly inside a large glass box, like a museum exhibit attached to the wall. It's as if all its power and beauty, all its memories and many voices, are locked up in the case with it. If she were to open it, they might all come tumbling out, and she'd feel crushed under the weight. Her gaze moves on to the turntables. One digital, the other from the 60s, side by side atop a decades-old stereogram that no longer works. They might be from different eras, but they are, and always will be, inextricably linked by the vinyl albums that fill most of one wall. Blues, soul, swing, jazz. A few have her face on the cover. Others belong to Billy, Ella, Sarah, Etta, and, of course, Aretha, Roberta, and Nina. And then there are the men. So many more of them, starting all the way back with Scott Joplin, King Oliver, Jelly Roll Morton, Count Basie, and Louis. Always Louis. The greatest trumpeter of all. Even to think of him can evoke the opening of Summertime. She returns to the entrance hall. As she climbs the stairs, she's passing dozens of framed photographs of babies, small boys, happy parents, teenagers, holidays, achievements, and medals. Lots of medals. She checks the bedrooms. The beds, drapes, and furniture have changed over time, as have the posters that used to cover the walls. Superheroes, sporting legends, J-Lo, Britney, Oasis, Springsteen, Amy Winehouse. She can't, won't, allow the past to derail or swamp her now. Soon she's back in the hallway, where a lazy shaft of sunlight is spilling through the open front door onto the black and white checkered tiles. The Uber is less than 5 minutes away. There's still time to stop it. But she won't. She glances up at the mirror that probably also came with the house she can't quite recall. The comings and goings it has seen. The secrets it will never share. Her reflection shows a woman who doesn't make much sense to her. She should look older than the person staring back at her, have more lines around her eyes, an abundance of grey hair, maybe even sagging jowls. And yet, this familiar stranger is not like that at all. Her hair is dark and curly, tumbling to her shoulders, and has retained all its colours: ebony, chocolate, copper, golden brown, and, yes, maybe there is a little silver here and there, now she looks closer. She clips it into a low ponytail and watches the natural curls spring free around her face. Some say a woman of her age shouldn't have long hair, but she'd hated having it short while in prison, and can't see a time now when she'd consider cutting it again. Her eyes, almond-shaped and sky blue, show nothing of her experiences, and yet they feel heavy and dark. The lashes are still luxuriant, even without mascara. She wears none today. The pupils are watchful, wary in a way that almost makes her smile. She thinks about how they have no feelings of their own, can only reflect what is happening in the heart. The same goes for her mouth, with prominent twin peaks on her upper lip and upwardly tilted corners. Mouths have no feelings of their own. They merely change shape according to what is driving the emotions, or what is needing to be said. She tilts her head to one side, and for fleeting moments, she sees herself in the posters that used to hang in the music room, showing her